Welcome back to Restos for yet another video on the L405. So what are we doing today? Well, back when this thing here was purchased in Northern Ireland, we had the first error come up. So I ended up meeting Chris in Ireland and whatnot, and on my first drive of this back, what come up on the screen? Washer fluid level low. Great. First error. Nice easy error, you think. So when we're back at the workshop, we decided to service it all up and whatnot. First thing I bought was some nice Halfords berry scented screen wash. Poured it all in there, topped them all up, because this one's got the 2 reservoirs. Topped them up. Ah, good. A few minutes later, I'm like, it's down again. Top more up. I've done that about 3 times. I'm like, hold on a minute, this ain't right now. This thing only carries about 8 litres. Something's wrong here. And then we noticed the puddle on the floor. Great. So what was happening? The fluid was coming out of the wash jet hole here. Now, the washer jets work fine, but it seems to be leaking fluid behind here, which means bumper off job. The likely culprit is the connection behind or the washer jet itself. So I've jumped on eBay, purchased a used washer jet just in case, because if you're going to remove the whole bumper, you might as well have a spare part. I didn't want to take it apart and then wait on parts and have to put it back together again. So let's crack on. What do we need to do? Well, we need to remove the bumper. So let's get to it. So step 1 is we want to remove the grille. So that's done by these little fasteners up here. So pull the centre of the clips out, and the whole clip comes up. There we go. And then this should just pull forward. Turns out they're so tight, I just broke the grille. Great, you have to put that part back on. So it's just a push clip. That's all it is. Just pull it until your grille breaks, apparently. That won't come out. Right, put it somewhere safe where you can't break it anymore. So we've got these 4 8mm, which we'll do at a later date. So next up, let's get the wheels off and get the arch lines out. So next up, we want to undo these screws here, and then you've got trim clips around. Now, some of these are already out because I've been doing other repair videos. So pop all these trim clips out in a minute, and these screws, and get this one here pulled out. So on this side, this one here was fixed correctly, because that is attached to that. The other side it wasn't. So we also need to undo these fixings here as well then. Yep, so the 2 screws, there and there, go through to the inner arch liner. Right, next step then is going to be, we now need to undo these 3 wiring connectors, because they do the parking sensors, cameras and whatnot on the front. So you have to disconnect them so a bumper can drop. And also, by the looks of this, we need to pop them off of the brackets. Well, actually, the male sides are here, so it should be fine. Ideal. Well, it looks like to be. That's probably parking sensors, and those 2 are probably the cameras. So we'll do that second. And then just for future reference, that bolt there is one of our bolts we need to undo for the bumper on this side. One. 2. 3. Right, that's that harness that way. So that's the wiring on this side disconnected. Perfect. So on this side, we've got our 2 wash jet hoses here. These 2. Don't actually matter which one goes in which, but we need to disconnect them. So they should just pull apart. He says they've got these little quick releases on them. I think they're quick releases, not, they might just be swivels. Oh yeah, they are. So give them a tug. Undone they come. Sorted. Now you see how it's not gushing out? And that's because it's already lowered to the level that it doesn't need to gush out anymore, thanks to this leak. So that's that done. Now we might as well undo these 2 bolts that I said about earlier. Boop, 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 boop. I'll get in there or not this? Ooh. Just. Right, that's that undone. Next step's quite a simple one. Pop off these fasteners, which are just 1/4 turn fasteners for the front cover here. And that should pull off. Slide off the front here. There we go. So that will reveal our next 2 Torx fasteners, just down here, either side of the toe and eye. They are T30s. So next step is to pop the bumper off the wing, which literally just pops out very carefully. He says, yeah, just like that. There we go. And the clips are intact, nice. So, release both sides of the bumper. So now the whole bumper's getting a bit loose. So now we should be on to our last 4. I'm not sure they're bolts or screws yet, but I've got 3 8mm and a 10mm. I don't like whoever's been here before. Now, if I'm not mistaken here, theoretically now, the bumper, we've got a few little clips here. This isn't going to help it, it's stuck here. Push down, push down these clips. Now, it's handy to have something to put the bumper on once you take it off. There we go. Easy as that. That wasn't actually too bad. So to remove the washer jet, we've got this little quick connector at the end here, and we've got these 2 T20s. So removing the front cover is pretty easy. I'll show you in a second. Can't really get camera angle on it. That sits in front of the jet. Just pry it open, pull it down. Nice and easy there. Now, how does the jet pop off here? You pull up these 2 tabs, slide it backwards, off it pops. So the new one looks identical, which is good. Means we've got the right part. Pop the new one on. Hook it over the back. Clip in place. Easy as that. So obviously you have to connect back up the washers in the wiring. Let's see if they work. So both washer jets work. Let's just make sure it doesn't leak out now. But so far, seems good. Camera doesn't work. So clearly here, the water is coming out the back of the jet here on the quick connection. Great. So the seal obviously isn't any good in it. Now we could get a new quick connection. I haven't got one of them. But what we could do is we could put this hose straight on to the end of the washer jet and call it a day, I think. Problem solved. done. And job done. So I've had the washer reservoirs full for the last 10 minutes, that brimmed to the top. Nothing leaking out now. So in the end, I probably didn't need a washer jet. It was just that quick connector, I think. But the problem is, if you take off the bumper, I for one didn't want to take it off and have to put it back together and take it off again to replace the faulty part. If that was the case, so I had a washer jet just in case. I think it only cost me 30 quid anyway. So not a bad thing to have as a spare. Why not? But rather than take the bumper off twice or have to leave the car sitting here with no bumper on it. So yeah, job done. Not too bad of a job. Probably easier than expected, to be honest. There's a fair few clips and trim bits, but it's not difficult at all. So yeah, if this video's been any use to you, then obviously there's loads more on the channel. I've already recorded loads on this one. There's loads more coming up. It's a Range Rover. It's going to keep me busy. So yeah, why not subscribe, stick around, drop a comment, tell me what you think. Is there anything you would have done differently? Like the video, of course, and yeah, with any luck, I'll see you again next time. I've been Jordan. Cheers.